Welcome to the live stream, my friends, and we're down here in the Big Dig after we completed a massive project. It is insane looking out over this, but welcome everyone. Let's get in position. My camera's a little odd because I'm setting up a new way of doing OBS, so it is a little bit funny. I think I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna say it's okay. It's good. I'm gonna say it's good. It's good. All right, everybody. Welcome to the stream. The Augie. Welcome. Balestos. Welcome, everybody. Mrs. Ree. Welcome. It's great to have everybody here today. All right. We've got some stuff to do for sure. We've got some stuff. We've got to go. We've got to make tunnels. We've got to make some designs because we got to get this thing done. Like, I am still on track for next week getting this done enough where people can start building their shops and we can open it up. Like, I'm totally going for that. totally going for that. All right, so let's go get some supplies. Hey, did you notice something? Hold on 1 second here. I wish I could zoom in. Maybe I can. Hold on. You know what? To me, it looks like my neck stem looked like acacia log. It looked like an acacia log slightly. That is super weird, actually. Super weird. That is a little bit creepy. Turns out I've got a little acacia log in me this whole time. Who would have thought, really? Who would have thought, actually? Never forget the Big Dig. Very true, Domino Man. Very true. Never forget this project, that's for sure. All right, so let's go jump off some supplies, and then let's start. Oh no, it's laggy today, I guess. So much lag. Jeez. Oh, it hurts. GoodVodsWithScar, what is the ideas for a shop this season? By default, I have to do a landscaping shop just because I enjoy that so much and it's so versatile that, you know, who knows what somebody would want to have built for them, right? What kind of landscaping, stuff like that. So it's fun and creative. As for anything else,
welcome
I'm not
aboard the
100% sure what
USS
that
Good
could be.
Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Oil95, thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some 5-month resubscription hype in the chat? Thank you so very much. You're 1 month away from going silver, my friend. Let's see. Oh my god, it looks so glorious. Well, I'm very happy that you enjoyed it. You like the look of it. Zoe Ray, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your time at Disney World. I'm sorry about the accident. I hope everything worked out in the end. But I love seeing your pictures in the Discord from Disney World. Flight of Passage and all that stuff. That must have been really cool. But yeah. All right, let's see here. I think okay, let's dump off these things. We don't need them at the moment. There we go. And let's see about grabbing ourselves here. Uh-oh. I'm waiting.
Ender pearls.
Ender pearls. Oh, Scarvis, you silly goose. Oh, guys, look, there it is. That is the 500,000th block right there. Look at it. Look at how glorious it is. Like, look, it just shines, really. I almost want to actually burn it in lava in a way. Oh, no, no, I can't do mayo. I can't do it. No, that Q&A question, it burns my eyes. I can only do ketchup. I'm not a mayo guy. Can't do it, will not do it. I just have a phobia against mayonnaise. It's a problem. It's like snakes. I'm working on it, but then on the other hand, I don't want to because I hate it so much. Burn all mayonnaise with fire. It has to be burnt with fire. Just Q&A. Mayonnaise is like my arch enemy. I can't do it. Won't. I'm waiting for this announcement to go off, but it's like super sluggish.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
The Augie, can we get some super resubscription hype for Augie? 11 months in a row, 1 month away from being a gold Scarscriber, looking super fancy with that shiny badge. Augie, thank you so much for the support. It's very much appreciated. If you guys haven't checked out Hermit Quest yet, you know, Augie built the giant Elven Kingdom, which we spent like 90% of our time going back and forth between the Elven Kingdom in my series for Yellow Team, and it was really cool. So if you guys Like, definitely go back and watch some of those episodes Augie did on there. They were really, really cool. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying Hermit Quest. I can't wait to do it again.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Evan Blue Mouse, thank you so much for the resubscription. Very, very much appreciated. 7 months in a row. Thank you so, so very much for the subscription. And of course, being an awesome mod. Might as well do this now. The build is looking awesome. Congrats, Scar. Well, thank you so much, Epic. Very, very much appreciated. Let's see, Q&A Scar. Mayo is out. Ketchup or mustard? Oh, you silly goose right there. Now you got me. Oh, now you got me. Oh, now you got me. You got me right here. Got me right here. I like them both, but I might lean towards mustard, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. And mustard always reminds me of like when I was young, when I was a young Scar, and I was like 11, 12 or whatever, like after swim practice, it was after I'd eaten and swim practice, so like I needed a lot of food, so I'd always make these little sandwiches at like, I don't know, maybe like 9 or something at night, and I always put lots of mustard on them. Good stuff right there. Good stuff. Important stuff. I enjoy it. I like all types of mustard, turns out. When I was also a younger Scar, I had a thing about food. Like, I didn't like spicy things, and I didn't like, you know, I only liked the standard mustard, but as I've gotten older, like, I've liked more things. Also, one thing with, like, spicy things would be the fact that when I was younger, I had such acid reflux that I'd, like, bend over, and, like, acid would just, like, pour out of my stomach into my mouth, and it was very creepy. Now I just put a very bad mental picture into your mind, but that's okay. That's why you're here. It's a service I provide, one of many. I'd actually like to see an official like fact sheet of all my services I provide. You know, just like all the different services that you get here. I'd like to see that. I'd definitely like to see that. Tabs out. Oh, tabs out. Oh, that's funny, Augie. All right, let's go out and let's go take a look at something before we officially start our stream, because I can't officially start the stream with that thought in my mind. Q&A Scar, do you prefer Hermitcraft or Foolcraft? Probably Hermitcraft, but I also love Foolcraft a lot. Foolcraft has really like made me love mods, and I love the group of people and all that stuff. So I love vanilla. It's like closest thing to my heart. So I'd probably say Hermitcraft, but I also love Foolcraft a ton. All right, so looking out over here, this particular section here, so that we are currently, I believe, on level 2. So what we're gonna do, our first task is to build a tunnel. So this tunnel is gonna reach around the waterfall, and wow, I'm falling in holes. There we go, now I'm out of the hole.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic.
Who would have thought? Scarvis is a Barbie doll in plastic, by the way. Mystery, thank you so very much for the bits. Very, very much appreciated. I'm dodging all sorts of bits over here. That's awesome. Are you going to continue Foolcraft? Pink Lover, of course we're going to continue Foolcraft. I love Foolcraft. And like we were just talking about, with Foolcraft lately, it's been hard with this project. Like we've talked about, this project took 3 days to build, and that takes a lot of time. And there's sometimes just isn't enough hours in the day to get everything done. So just doing the cliffs took 3 days of work. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the tunnel come out like right here. So that's our first project today. We'll get started with that. We got a couple more things to go. But yeah, why don't we get started? You guys ready to start? I'm ready to start. Can we get some stream starting hype in the music? That didn't make any sense, Scar. Why don't you do that?
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
I love cats. Thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. 9 months in a row. We're rocking that silver badge. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Glad to be a Scar. Well, glad to have you. I love cats. Very much appreciated for the support. And with that, my friends, let's get going and welcome to today's live stream. We're down here in the Big Dig where we completed our beautiful cliffs. These things, like I just mentioned in the pre-stream, took 3 days to complete. I think in total there's around 8 to 9 hours of time-lapse footage creating all of these mountains. So let's kind of dive down here and look at plot number 1. So if you guys are loving this, like in the chat, I want to see like hashtag never forget the big dig. Never forget the big dig. So this, of course, is level 1, and this is plot number 1. I like this one. Like, this is one of my favorites over here. Now, depending on how much land that we do have, I might start expanding the plots to be actually a little bit bigger. The reason some of them are kind of smaller. So this isn't a plot, but let's actually walk over to this section over here. So some of them are a little bit small, and I think that's okay. Maybe somebody doesn't want a huge shop. Maybe they just want to have a smaller shop. So maybe somebody wants a big shop. But if we have enough like plots for every hermit plus potentially one additional shop, we can then kind of expand out some of these. So take this shop right here, I believe is actually both ankles. So if this is plot 4, and I think this is also plot 4. Yes. So you got this like double action going on there right there. So that is definitely pretty cool. Scar, you are crazy digging awesome. Man, this project was way more than I ever would have thought. Like, we were at over 500,000 blocks mined here. And the point is, like, it's a monster that just took on its own life. But I'm committed. Like, I am committed to finishing this project at all costs. Like, I will finish this. Like, sometimes, like, I'm really slow at getting stuff done. I'm unofficial sloth. But, like, when I'm, like, set on something like this, like, I go 100% and just never look back. Q&A Scar, why not include some sugarcane in the design of the landscape at the base of the tree? It would add a nice punch of green. I like that. I like that a lot. I definitely think we can incorporate a little bit of sugarcane. That's a great suggestion. Very much appreciate that. Q&A Scar, any tips on making custom trees like your ones in Season 4? Dude, I've been meaning to make that tree tutorial, and I hope once the big dig is done, my episodes won't take 3 days to complete. So they'll still be awesome, they'll still be amazing things, but won't take 3 days to complete, and it'll give me more time to work on additional videos, because my videos are kind of in like here and there lately, because this project is so big and vast that it just takes all of my extra time for additional videos away. So what I want to do is I want to do a tree tutorial. I want to show you all the different versions of trees that I've created, so you can then easily create them for yourselves. So let's start working on the tunnel. Let's get tunnel crazy. I'm excited for tunnel crazy. I'm always excited for a little tunnel action. Also, what we need to do today is fix up Cub's waterfall. I really like messed with it by adding all the pathways and stuff. So I want to clean it up and make it back into how it was before. I tried to do as much as I could, but there's still quite a bit more we still need to do. And remember, guys, let me see if this actually works. Let me see. Yes, it worked. So what it is I've been setting up my stream deck. Let me show you this. I'm super excited about it. So it's this little thing right here, right? And it has all these little buttons, and I can easily like turn the stream off. I can easily, change scenes and stuff like that. And I've only got a few of the functions set up, but like I've got like Q&A. I've got, look at this one. There we go. Send me some pet photos on Twitter. When we have a tragedy here on stream, I like to see some pet photos on stream. And then people, maybe they want to have my texture pack. I can just push a button. So those are just easy like things that people ask a lot. I can just hit a button. Saves the mods a little bit of work on that, so they could focus more on the actual chat. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Those are like the basic functions of it. I got another one. Look at this one. I have friends. So hermits, like say, I don't know who joins. Say Tango joined the stream, and I'm like, hey, go follow Tango. It's amazing, right? I think it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it all. So soon, once I get it all fixed up, so these are just like really, really basic commands that you can do with it. My end goal is to have it so that I can switch scenes, right? So maybe we want to go webcam full, like at the beginning of the stream, and then move into the game after that, right? I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm excited about that thing. I think it'll make the streams better. There we go. Looking good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start feeding this in here. And we're just trying to get a basic design, right? Pop that ear cup a little bit. There we go. Let's see. What is your favorite mob in Minecraft? Any animal or mob? I've always loved the Guardian texture. I think it's like I just think it's a really cool mob. I've always said that. I just love the texture of it, and I love the fact that it has a death ray. I mean, how could you go? Ooh, emeralds. How could you go wrong with a mob that has a death ray? Like, how could you not be friends with a mob that has a death ray? It's amazing, right? It's amazing. All right. Whoa. I just need a torch. I need a torch. There we go. Look at that. 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 Look at that
Mana mana, to do.
Choo-choo, choo-choo. Thank you so much for the bits of cats. Very, very much appreciated. So, let me see how this is all gonna flow. So the walkway goes down to level 1. We're on level 2. It walks up here, and then this is the tunnel.
Welcome aboard the
Yes, we're good,
USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Zoe Ray, thank you so much for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. Can we get some resubscription hype in the chat for Zoe? 14 months in a row, rocking the gold badge. Glad I'm able to support you. By the way, I have an awesome birthday gift for you, Zoe. You didn't have to. Very much appreciated, Zoe. Thank you so much. And like I said before, I love seeing your Disney World pictures in the Discord. I hope you had fun. Now, I saw the picture that you did post of Flight of Passage Q. I think it was the Q for Flight of Passage, not the River Journey one. But how did you like Avatar Land or Pandora Land? Is that what they call it? I don't know. Haven't been, so I don't know. It looks cool. It looks cool. I will say that. Let's see. Q&A Scar. Did you know they did a new texture for Cobble? I've heard this. Now, I mentioned this before about the whole texture changes and different things along those lines. I'm not. I personally, I don't feel like a lot of the textures need changing, but then I'm not opposed to them changing them. Does that make sense? Like, to me, changing the textures is like my least of concerns with Minecraft. But then on the other hand, like I'm 100% open to seeing what they do, because if they did change, you know, certain textures or certain color profiles, it could enhance the game by quite a bit, and we could have more opportunities for different designs, right? Say they changed the texture for diorite and granite to something more appealing. That just opened up 2 amazing new building blocks that we can then use in Minecraft. So I'm really down with that. Also bricks, like the standard bricks, like I was gonna change those in my texture pack. Don't need to anymore because we're gonna get some really cool bricks in Minecraft now, which look really, really good. So I'm really happy with those. Ooh, what's back here? Ooh, this is unexpected. Totally come up with something to do back there. That'd be awesome. So I'm okay with that, right? Like I'm totally good with most of the texture changes. I do think in some ways they look a little too uniform. Does that make sense? Like I was looking at the endstone texture, and I'm not, like I said, I'm still not like opposed to it. It just looks like very like samey. Is that even a word? It just all looks a little bit too much the same. Maybe the pattern is just too repetitive. But other than that, I'm okay with it. Like I said, I'm excited for them. Any of those changes are okay. What I'm really here for, my friends, I'm here for the half slabs and stairs. That's all I want. That's all I wanted in life. And for all indications, we are gonna get something like that very, very likely in this update with the back end changes that they're working hard on. So yeah, Minecraft's gonna change drastically in 1.13. Like things are gonna get pretty cray-cray. All right, let me check in with the chat. Let's see, Iskon won't play diorite anymore. Yeah, that would be hilarious if it actually changed to the point where Iskon's like, best block ever, man. I would, that would be actually pretty funny. Right, click that right there. Or maybe just for the fact, like just for solidarity of the past, he will still hate it no matter what, but secretly still be a diorite lover of the new texture. Maybe, we'll see. Let's see, Q&A Scar, did you consider see my idea about having the ideas written down on some sort of idea list that I mentioned last stream? Idea list. We do have the to-do list in the Discord, but do you mean maybe like in-game here? So if like I get like a really cool idea from you guys, we can then put maybe on a sign, something like that, keep us on track. Maybe, is that what you meant? Which is a cool idea. Why is everything so disco-ing over here? Oh, hello, we got a disco torch. Got a little disco torch. Q&A Scar, do you like heavy metal or classic rock? I don't know, I guess. I've never been super huge on music. I pretty much just really like movie soundtracks, and that's pretty much it. Not that I don't really like, I don't know, I'm weird. It's okay, it's a service I provide, I don't know. I just never been like super huge into music. I'm like maybe the only person in the world, I feel like. Q&A Scar, oh, let's see, I already read that one. I truly do. Like, I feel like, you know, it's not that I don't like music, I do. I just never got like super into it like everyone else I knew. I don't know why. Q&A Scar, what is your favorite texture pack other than your own? Oh, that's a good question. I once saw a texture pack that I've never seen again, and it was a really interesting one. So what the good gentleman did was he took all the blocks and created almost like a steampunk look to him, but every block had some cool like mechanical like gizmo that moved and flashed and did these little things. It was a really cool pack. Like that good sir did like kind of an amazing job on that. But I would probably say, looking at them all, BOO's texture pack is really well done. But I'm not up on texture packs right now, so I don't know what's out there. But what I do know is BOO's texture pack, and it's really cool. I like the variations, like the blocks that can you know, change some of the things. Like that's really cool. I love that. But other than that, I do not know what's new and what's the big great things out there. Just haven't been keeping up with that. Along with mods, like I'm really kind of considering doing a new mod pack, and I need you guys to help me with that. I want to do one of the ones like, say, like a Sprout, similar to what Yeti Whiskers was playing maybe a few months back. Like something like that would be really fun. I really want to play something that I can just kind of like sit down and record and not spend like 4 hours the previous night like planning and then another 4 hours gathering resources. Like I just want to sit down and record one of those series, like a, you know, an adventure style thing. I really want to do something like that. Oh, get the star right out of here. But I don't know what's good and what's great out there at the moment.
Better Cats mod pack.
Dude, people always tell me we got to build that thing, and I'm like, I know, like it's just, you got to make it happen. We got to get a builder's cat pack, like, or better. What I think builders of Scar, you silly goose. Yeah, we need to get a better cat mod someday. Maybe I'll find somebody to hire, and like a mod person that hates cats, but they're really good at making mods. And I'm like, dude, put your hate away. We're gonna do some magic. Let's see. I listen to Harry Potter soundtrack when I do homework, so I feel that I'm in Hogwarts. That's really cool, Mouse. I like that. John Williams. That soundtrack that he created for the original. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That was a beautiful soundtrack. I absolutely love that. That's so iconic. I don't believe he did the soundtracks for the next movies, which I don't know if he was like one and done, or he was like too expensive, or he just, I don't know what, but it was a darn shame that he didn't do more of those. Anything he touches is genius. Whatever John Williams does is genius. Q&A Scar, wow, I read that wrong. What would Scar, why don't you do your good reading? There you go. What would you if you lost 500,000 blocks? This is a question. I'm confused. I'm very confused, actually.
What about a mod pack where all the animals become a type of cat species, including those resource chickens?
I love the resourceful chickens. That would be pretty cool, Augie. So a pack that would make all the mobs cats in some form or another. I like that. I want to see that. I'd like to see that for sure. I'm trying to figure out this tunnel orientation, but thank you so much for the bits, Augie. Very much appreciate it. Let's see, cat pooping gold. I like that a lot. Let's see, I have all the Harry Potter movies. Dude, that's awesome. I have not seen, actually no, I've seen all the Harry Potter movies, but I haven't seen some of the originals for a very long time. Welcome to the stream, Mazzadoodle. Welcome. So yeah, I would like to see them again. Q&A Scar, do you like Celtic music? I guess. I don't really have any strong feelings one way or the other. The actual startup music actually has slightly Celtic themes. I think it's also called something Celtic. But it's a cool song at the beginning of this. Let's see. I'm going to Harry Potter Marathon later. Harry Potter Marathon. What on earth is a Harry Potter Marathon? That sounds amazing. Is it the movies? Like, just like watch them all in a row? Wow. That'd be pretty crazy. I'd like that. Let's see. Q&A Scar, in your landscaping shop, why don't you display the 500,000 block? Dude, that would be really cool. That's a good idea. Inside the shop, that's where we have like the pedestal of the 500,000 block. That's interesting. That would be cool. It's where I watch all the movies straight through for 28 hours? Is that how long each movie, like combining all the movies together, is 28 hours? Whoa! That's a lot of Harry Potter. That's a lot of Harry Potter. Wow, I didn't realize it was that much. So I know people used to do like the Star Wars, right? Back when there was only 3, and that was like six hours of watching or something like that. I've never done it, but I remember that always seemed long. I didn't realize, because I guess Harry Potter has like seven videos, right? There's 7 books. There would be 7 movies. No, I'm wrong, because they split the last movie up, right? They split it up so they could get some extra of that money. Yeah, I forgot about that. Huh. Q&A Scar, do you have a Nintendo Switch? No, I do not have a Nintendo Switch. I'm sure it'd be fun. I've never really played a lot of Nintendo games. But I'm sure it'd be probably a pretty cool console. It looks cool. I like the idea of being able to move it on the go for people. I think that's kind of cool. Q&A Scar, when are your Hermit Quest videos scheduled for? Every other day? No, we are not doing an every other day schedule. Iska wanted to do something a little different this season. I believe it's like a Friday, a Wednesday, maybe it's a Monday. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be a Friday, Monday, Wednesday. I feel super bad not knowing that, because I kind of haven't uploaded the other videos yet, so I don't know 100%. But just stay tuned. Things get pretty crazy. It's pretty awesome. Trying to do this tunnel is harder than you think. Oh, here we go. We're good now. Oh, I'm feeling good now. Now we got our tunnel. This is gonna be perfect. We gotta come up with things to do in here. So in the chat, hashtag cave designs. We gotta do something in here. Why don't we get the basic design sorted out, and then we'll get something going here. Let's see. How do you stream on a mobile app? That is a little bit past my knowledge of streaming. It's not that complicated. It's just something I've never done before. What I've seen people do is, especially with like an iPad, if they're playing like a mobile game of some kind, you just get like an HDMI cord, you attach it to your TV, use a capture card to capture what is on the TV. I believe that's how it was done at one time. Hello. Ooh, there's the cave. We can think about using that cave for something. I don't know what, but we totally do it for something. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Q&A Scar, what are your favorite blocks in Minecraft? Your 5 favorite blocks. Ooh, I like that, because I can say something other than dirt. 5 favorite blocks, so dirt. And I classify all dirt in the dirt category. That's coarse dirt, that's pod soil, that's coarse dirt, anything along those lines. Chilled dirt. What is my favorite blocks? I would say next would be dark chocolate, for sure. So dark chocolate, milk chocolate for sure. Put those on there. And I'd also say, I'm gonna say it, it's hardened clay, cyan hardened clay, because it's the most versatile building block in all of Minecraft. You can build medieval with it, you can build modern with it, you can build anything to the heart's content, because it's such a neutral block, and it's a really great block for blending in things and adding a little extra color to it. So I definitely like that. Coarse dirt and pod soil. Yes. Let's see. We need some Yeti cave hype in here. Oh yes. So we definitely need some good thoughts going out to the Yetis for sure. They're not going to be joining us today because they had some family member pass away. So you guys know the Yetis, of course, moderators, longtime viewers. So we got to have some good thoughts out there for the Yetis. I've been thinking about them. All right, let's see here. What is dark and milk chocolate? That probably didn't make any sense to you. So when they added dark oak, my first thought was like, this looks like dark chocolate. And then I realized the spruce looks a lot like milk chocolate. And we were building my modern house at the time. And I'm like, you know what? From now on, these things are just gonna be milk chocolate and dark chocolate. And that's just the way it's gonna be. Also quartz, if we add that to the list. So those are all my preferred blocks because they're all so versatile in their building. And you can build so many amazing things with quartz. Let's see. Force caves with stalactites. I like that. Q&A Scar, what about watching all the Star Wars movies, but also watch all the Clone Wars episodes between 2 and 3, and all the Rebels between 3 and Rogue One? Dude, I wouldn't leave my house. I've never seen Rebels. I've seen a little bit of the Clone Wars, animated series. It was okay. It was fine. But I've never seen any of the Rebels. I bet if I was back in my day, watching those things, I would have, oh my gosh, I would have loved those things so much. Now I just have no time. Let's see, cave design. Still think the cave should have the slimes heads everywhere. Drawback, I've got the slimes. Here, I gotta show you this. This is pretty great. I started positioning all the slime. Ow, come on now. Can we get some flight here? Can we get some air beneath our wings? There we go. Jeez Louise, can we have nice things? Here they are. So yeah, I've been positioning some of the slime heads down here. Just a little homage to all the times that we've been killed by those horrible beasts of Minecraft. I can't get out of this. There we go. Yeah, here's some more in this area. So yeah, every time I see an actual slime, I go for the kill because I do want their heads. Oh, I love their heads. I love to take them and laugh at them and let them know how horrible they are. Q&A Scar, did you ever watch Dig Big Live? Oh, that, my friend, was that animated series that the Sparkle Man and his animators made? Because I love that series so much. Oh my gosh, I love that. If that's what we're talking about, then I love that thing to death. Like, they did such a good job with that. I really miss that. I guess maybe the people who worked on it, moved on, working on other things, I suppose. But it's a darn shame because I love that. Absolutely love that. I think that, am I right in thinking that? Because to me, if I was Mojang or Microsoft, I would just take whoever built that, made that, make that into an actual series on it, like a TV show, and it would be amazing. Like, it was such a cool series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was these animated shorts for Minecraft, and they were just very well done, very creative. It was about like this guy kind of like learned, he was like put into the Minecraft world, and he kind of like was trying to figure it out. I'm really good at explaining things, as you can tell, but it was really cool. Let's see, Q&A Scar, how do you avoid burnout from long projects such as the Big Dig and building the underground city while dying from slimes? I will say that once I start something, and wow, that is a really cool view once you come out of the tunnel. Once I start something, I might take a very long time to get it done, but just by nature, I always get it done. Once I've like engaged something in my mind, like I can't stop and I have to finish it, even though it might take me a long time because I'm unofficially a sloth. That's one part of it. Another part is I guess I'm maybe in a rhythm, like I just make videos. Like, this is like my goal. This is what I set everything towards. And that's just what kind of like drives me, is like getting these videos done and looking forward to reading your guys' comments and seeing what you guys liked about the build. Like that's what really like drives me, is like making something cool for you guys to enjoy. Like that's why I was up till 2 in the morning getting this video done and spending 3 days like recording it. It's because I love to see you guys enjoying the videos. There's nothing more that makes me happier than seeing that. So that's a huge part that drives me. Also, just the fact of like trying something different, something big, like seeing what we can do, like that. I love that to death. Happy 7th birthday, Scar. That's right. I'm 7 years old today. It's amazing. It's a big accomplishment. Big accomplishment. I think I'm going to have a dinosaur cake, and it's going to have some race cars on it, and it's going to be pretty sweet. Gonna be pretty sweet. I feel like that's a good 7-year-old birthday cake. I think if I was 7 back in like the day, when I was 7, I probably preferred Star Wars on my cake, like a nice like Star Wars action figure. I'd probably be 100% down for that. I think like a typical kid probably would be like, I want the dinosaurs. Maybe today kids would be like, I want the Minecraft. I want the Minecraft. Probably. I would assume so. GoodVodsWithScar, what would you do if you lost your 500,000th block? Oh, I would probably cry for an hour. You know that emoji with the big tears? That would be my face. That'd be my face. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it at all. I'd probably be a little bit sad, but I think I'd get over it. And now if we lost this world, I don't know what. I don't know what would happen to me if I actually lost the project. Then I'd just be, I don't know what, something. I'd be something. That's not gonna happen, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, I'd have a Minecraft birthday cake. Yeah, I would think so too. Like if I was 7, I'd be like, I want the Minecraft cake. Like kids at that age are always very like serious, like, I want the Minecraft cake. So yeah, I would definitely probably have that as a young Scar. Let's see, how was your day, Scar? I hope it's amazing. Well, I hope your day is also amazing, and I'm doing pretty good hanging out with you guys, making caves so we can connect level 2 to level 2 over there. Real descriptive. But yeah, once we get this done, we got a bunch more stuff. So after we get this pretty well sorted, I'm liking it. I just want to get the general shapes to it. And then we'll do a little fashioning up in here, make it look a little nicer, and then we'll work on some landscaping, different things like that. Like I said, I do believe we are 1 week away from getting this done, which I'm so happy about. So happy about. Let's see, a cake shaped as a glass block in Minecraft. That would be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I bet there's a lot of people that have Minecraft cakes. I bet. Right? It just seems like that's probably something a lot of people have, like a Minecraft cake. Let's see, I still can't get on Discord. Maybe one of the mods could help you out, but as far as I know, what you gotta do is, and I'm sure you probably have heard this, is you gotta have your account connected, right? You gotta have your account connected, and then what you gotta do is wait, right? It should be, you go into the cog, you connect your Twitch to Discord, then Discord detects that you're part of the Scarscriber. Now, if that still does not work, one of the mods can hopefully get you an invite link and just do it manually. I've had to do that before where it just never detected, and that's happened before. So we'll just get you an Insta link and we'll send that your way. But I apologize for the inconvenience. Sometimes it just doesn't work. It's all that magic gizmos out there in the air, right? It's just in the cloud, right? We have no control over it. Eventually it will control us, even though it probably already does. Let's see. A Minecraft cake shaped as a carrot cake. That would be pretty cool. I don't think I've ever had a carrot cake myself. Not sure what a carrot cake would taste like. Maybe you guys have had carrot cake. Maybe you know what it tastes like. I don't know. You'll have to remind me because I don't know. Let's see. GoodVodsWithScar, what is your most satisfying thing in Minecraft for you? Oh, definitely seeing a project come to not even just completion, but to a state where you can see your vision. Like when you have a vision for something, right? You have something and maybe you struggled with it in a way. Maybe the design wasn't coming out the way you wanted, even really, honing in on it, just like trying to get it to work. And once things start to fall into place and you see like, oh, that's what I had in my mind. And once you see that in the blocks, in the flesh, if you will, you're like, that's the most satisfying thing, is when you see a project come together. And even better if that project looks better than you thought. Like there's nothing better than that, right? When you create something and you're like, that's better than what I envisioned. That is when it's like Minecraft's at its absolute best. It's when it's like you've created something. Because Minecraft to me is like more than a game these days. It's more of just a creative outlet. Like, there's like PvP and all those things like game mechanics and stuff, which are all fun. It's fun and I like that. But Minecraft's really like my main like creative outlet now. So what I really enjoy about it is just experimenting creatively within the game. And that's what I love about it. GoodVodsWithScar, have a favorite song? Mine is Fantasy Celtic one. Oh, interesting. I would probably say maybe Indiana Jones theme song or the Emperor's March I definitely love those. Anything John Williams. Those two are definitely my favorite. I used to have a cassette tape, and we would go to swim practice, and I'd like slide it in. I'd be like skipping to the Emperor's March or whatever. It's like dun 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 dun, and I'd get super Scar excited because my favorite song came on. Also, the opening scene, that's pretty cool too. And the throne room, all honorable choices, all honorable. Hey, this looks pretty natural, right? I think it's looking pretty sweet. I like it a lot. Think it's looking pretty fancy. I just keep looking out over this, thinking of where we can improve here and there. Just looking out over it. Lots still to do, lots still to do, lots still to improve. Q&A Scar, after the big project like the Big Dig, do you sit back and think, I can't believe I created that? I see. Sometimes it's hard to like envision, right? When you, well, now it's really hard to envision because you can't see it. Now you can. Yeah, it's cool to look back and be like, wow, like we created this, and at one point this was like a solid block. Like we carved this whole thing out together, and now we have something cool to show for it. Like that's a really cool. That is a really cool feeling. Like it's a great feeling and accomplishment for sure. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. There was one other part of that question I wanted to answer. Let's see. Sit back, and I can't believe I created. Oh, you know what? This reminds me of another topic I wanted to talk about, and that is whenever you see something of history, good, bad, anything really. Do you ever have the feeling? Oh, thanks, Maz. Do you ever have the feeling like when you see something old, like, and you try to envision like what it was like for the people at that time to live in that time, or maybe like an object that used to do something that now is maybe in a museum, something old, and you think of like all the like the humans that interacted with that said device. I always just get fascinated by that and like go off into like dream world, like in thinking of you know what this thing did, maybe it's because I do love history, so what this thing, like there's a fort, right? There's a fort not that far from me, and it was part of the, what was it? It was at the time it was British fort. It was a trading company. Netflix actually has a series on it, the Hudson Bay Company. Okay, Hudson Bay Company. So this fort, which actually is all replicated because the fort was like, you know, burnt down or whatever. So they recreated it. But you try to like envision like what it was actually like for the people to live at that time. Like it's a cool feeling, right? To like try to like envision what it was like. I do that all the time. VCR. Did I say VCR? I meant cassette tape. Cassette tape. That's where my Star Wars song was on that I love too much. But yeah, I do that all the time. Especially one of my favorite things is maybe even like the space shuttle. When I saw the space shuttle for the first time, like up close, and it is Endeavor. Endeavor's in LA. When I saw that, like you just try to envision like that thing was like nearly burnt to a crisp. Every time it came in, it was launched up into the atmosphere with like rockets strapped to the sides. Like it's cool to envision that. And we saw a capsule when I was a young Scar at Cape Canaveral. I do not remember which actual capsule it was from, but it was something from Apollo. And dude, thing went around the moon. I mean, how cool is that, right? Like that's pretty amazing. So yeah, I love to look back at things like that and envision it. And you can do it for things that aren't so good either, to a way. You can envision like what people, how people acted and treated things and stuff like that. So it's a good thing. Like you can really like think about life through that. Let's see, Q&A Scar, what is your favorite Star Wars movie? You know what? A lot of people, it's kind of controversial, but I really liked Rogue One. I really liked Rogue One. There was some definite like things that say Scar would have done differently, but I really liked it because I love seeing the Emperor as just general bad guys. Like we didn't see that through the third movies. We saw him blow Alderaan up and all that stuff, but we didn't see like how people really lived within the Empire. And we got to see that. We got to see those Empire dudes doing bad stuff, and it was like, that's kind of what was missing in a way from some of the other movies. So you got to see like a window into the actual Empire as somebody like a normal person that's not all like, woo, I'm a Jedi, woo, force pushes. You know, that wasn't the main focus of the movie. And I thought that was interesting. It was like a bit of a breath of fresh air that wasn't like heavily Jedi influenced. Yeah, there was a Darth Vader doing his like BAFTA tank action, and he was in his big like lava chambers, like, ooh, it's so hot, you know, but I just really like that, for sure. Just for those aspects, what I liked. I like seeing some of the Imperial infrastructure, because, you know, throughout all the time, we're always told about all these cool things the Empire builds and this, that, and the other thing. And it's neat to see some of that stuff finally, in a way. But I'd probably say my favorite movie would probably be Return of the Jedi. That's probably my favorite one. I love the end when they blew the Death Star up. I used to fast forward to that point and watch it like all the time as a young Scar. VHS, there we go. That's how I used the VHS. Let's see, I love Rogue One, but it wasn't until the movie had 20 minutes left that I realized everyone had to die. Yeah, a little spoiler there, but that's okay. The movie's been out a while. Yeah, everyone had to die. Everyone's dying. Everybody's dying. Which I actually applaud Disney for that, because that's not a Disney move right there. That Kathleen, who's in charge of Lucas, she's like, yeah, kill them all. Yeah, just kill them all. It's all good. Like, that's pretty cool that Disney's not like, oh no, we would like to actually make a franchise of this, and we want to do like 16 movies based off of like of this character. No, they're just like, killing them all. And I like that, actually. So yeah, I do like the aspect of that they took a risk there. And as of recently, Disney's not super into risks. Not into it. So yeah, I did actually like that quite a bit. Why are few people using ore blocks in their builds? Hi from France. Well, hello there, France. Why are people not using ore blocks? It's, to me anyway, to me personally, it's a difficult thing to use ore blocks in a very like aesthetic way. Now, of course, if you were to build something like this is a place you could throw in some ore blocks, maybe a little coal, things like that into it. But say using, you know, diamond blocks or something along those lines, that's something that clashes heavily with a lot of different designs, because you're incorporating a stone, so you're bringing in a light gray into a build. Where it can shine, and I've used it before. So envision with me, you know those fancy showers, right? They use like a very small, probably about a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch mosaic tile. It's on a 4 by 4 sheet and you put it in a shower, and it gives off like this really cool pattern. You can use that you can create that with a modern house using the ore blocks. So say you're going to take like a diamond, right? You get that light blue, and you can create a shower out of that. It actually looks really cool. I opted not to do it when I built my first shower in the tree, but I was like contemplating using that as like a background. Nowadays for showers, I use terracotta blocks, because terracotta blocks, like I've said a million times, terracotta block is not a building block, it's an aesthetic block. You use maybe like 3 or 4 of them out of like 1,000 blocks. Say your build is 1,000 something blocks, you would probably only want to use like 2 or 3 terracotta blocks. Ooh, this does look
Welcome
nice.
aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Jim Safe, thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? Let me tell you about the benefits of joining the Scar Squad. You've got your chat badge. You've got your jelly emoticons. You can join us on Discord. We'd love to have you, and thank you so very much for the support. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? But yeah, does that make sense? That there are a lot of applications for using ore blocks, but generally people use those ore blocks, I suppose, for survival, for ores and stuff like that. So they might, don't always think of using them. But it's definitely a block out there that's definitely useful. Oh, I like this cave. I like this a lot. We just need to come up with something sweet to put in here. But I'm glad we got Tunnel Crazy, and that actually was a lot easier than I thought, which I'm happy about. All right, we got to go do some work down here. It's time to go get some terraforming material. Oh, hold on, my friends. Oh, hold on. We're gonna fix something real quick. This part is ugly and it needs to go. I forgot to fix this. All right, we're gonna do this together real quick. Let's see. Why does your voice sound so different during streams than recording? I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I don't know. Is it quieter? Maybe a little louder? I don't know. I didn't know it sounded that much different. I assume it probably sounds different because it's not in a video. It's not being edited. It's not being sent to YouTube. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Fun times with active new follower. Let's see. I think Scar's voice sounds normal. All right. I don't know. As long as it doesn't sound terrible, I guess I'll be okay with it. Let's see. Scar, are you going to make plots water level? No plots down on the water level, unless somebody has like a cool idea. I think it would be nice if somebody did have a really interesting creative idea for a shop that was maybe into the tree or down there. I think we could totally probably like work that into the design for sure. I'm just cleaning up this wall right quick here because it looks terrible. And I think we could totally work with that. I totally think so. But generally all the plots are going to be on level 1 or level 2. All right, let me see here. Scar, have you ever thought about getting, let's see, Jarcraft or Grain on Hermitcraft? I'm not in charge of bringing new members in, so I'm sure those dudes are amazing. I'm sure when we do look for new members, we'll definitely look at them for sure. But that's not my job. My job is to dig holes and make community areas. That's totally my job. But those are all great YouTubers for sure. Highly encourage you guys to check them out if you're not already. All right, so let's see here. Let's go up and fix this section. Whoop. No, I'm so low on rockets and I'm totally wasting them. Oh, that's such a fail. I keep doing that. Go up here and enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. There we go. Put that down like so. Bring that all the way down. Very nice. Let's see. Scar, start a call with the other hermits, please. No, I'm not gonna bug the other hermits. I'm just gonna activate a call. Like, hey guys, what you doing? That'd be rude. That would be rude. There we go. Awesome. Put that down like so. There we go. Q&A Scar, what are your thoughts on... Hold on. Let's see. I think we've got it. So we cleaned up this wall to here, to here, to here. This could use a little Oh, there's some diorite for Iskall. He's going to be upset if we don't take that out. Gotta go up and do it, guys. It's a thing. We gotta do it. Heading on up. Scar, what tips for terraforming? Tips for terraforming, my friend, is you've got to do it. You got to practice it. You've got to practice. You can't just be like a one and done thing. You've got to practice. Best thing to do is really study just plain nature on Instagram or something like that. Just look up nature photos, look up nature paintings. So look up like plein air painting or something along those lines and look at how these painters create their mountains. It's a really good way of looking at landscaping for Minecraft because plein air painting is very kind of abstract in a way. So you see it broken down into generally the basic elements. So you could look at that and see the variations of a mountain, a cloud, a tree, things like that. And from there, you can kind of see how you can incorporate that within your Minecraft. Now, remember, your first designs you build are going to be terrible. And that's okay. That's part of the learning process. That's part of the creative process. You just got to make sure that that doesn't discourage you and you just keep going and going, because I had the same thing. When I first started, everything I did was terrible, but I was determined to make it be awesome. And that's why I just stuck to it and always just keep refining and refining down the design. So that's my tip to you today. Let's see. I would say study images, then break it down and work it up from the base. Get the shapes then and refine and add color. That's awesome, Augie. That's a really good comment also coming in from the Augster. Very, very nice. It's a really good one too. Q&A Scar, which ID your favorite non-Hermitcraft YouTuber? Oh, non-Hermitcraft YouTuber. So, and it would have to be a Minecraft YouTuber. That's a good question. You know who one of the very first, well, I don't consider, he's not really a Minecraft YouTuber, but to me, he's still an unofficial like Minecraft YouTuber. And Seenanders is who, like, you know, that's how I found Minecraft, was through him. I mean, his Minecraft series was actually like short, like he didn't, you know, really do it for very long, all things considered. But he, in a way, he's who I feel like really made Minecraft popular, especially back in 2011. Like, that's who got the ball going to be Minecraft of today. And so definitely one of my favorites. And then something I watched a lot, especially back in the day, was I always liked Captain Sparkles. He always seemed like a nice person, so I always definitely liked watching his videos. Let's see, Q&A Scar, do you think there will be new hermits next season? Who knows, my friend? There could very well be new hermits, or maybe not. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not so much in charge of the new hermits. That's a group thing. That's totally a group thing. And I usually leave kind of that stuff up to the others. Like, I don't get too much involved in that. So, but yeah, and this season's going, guys. We've got a lot of amazing hermits. We have new hermits this season. So don't like too much concern yourself with, you know, what's coming up, because it's not, I don't think anyone even mentioned season 6. So we got so much more to do on this season. So enjoy the videos while they're here. Let's see, Q&A Scar, does making drawings and painting also help terraforming? Of course it does, my friend, of course. Dude, one of the things that I've learned, things that make me a better, say, painter and or terraformer, is definitely even photography. That's a big one too, especially when you want to do a bit of editing. Say you're in Lightroom, you're using some brushes, stuff like that. I need a chest. Oh, I need a chest. I need to dump stuff. Okay, let's disorganize this one real quick. So yeah, that's a great way of terraforming for sure. Let's see. I need something to dump off everything. There we go. I never seem to have enough torches. I swear, I have made so many torches in this game, and I never have enough. It's never lit up enough. I never have enough coal. It's a problem, guys. It is a problem. Let's see. They should add Captain Sparkles. He stopped his modded series, Trollcraft, so he needs another. Yeah, I don't know if you'd be interested in a like a survival series like this for sure, but I don't know. He does what he wants to do, whatever he wants. Yeah, like I said, I don't get involved in like in any of that aspect. Like I don't like to get involved too much in that stuff. So I'm not the best person to ask. Q&A Scar, do you have a favorite hermit to climb with? Oh, I love all the hermits, but I have been absolutely loving hanging out with CubFan, doing the Vex pranks, the convicts on the prowl. Yeah, I love the Vex stuff. It's been really fun. The Jurassic Park prank, which we did on Wednesday, was super cool. We did the Brontosaurus and the 2 vehicles, and oh man, I love that stuff. The T-Rex, the crazy T-Rex. ZoyXP sent me a picture of a T-Rex, which is amazing. I should have just had him do it. I was like, Zoy, I need a T-Rex. I need a T-Rex. Q&A Scar, how do you like to do hidden lighting? That's a great question. So I despise all things Minecraft lighting. So I'm very reluctant to ever do, very, very reluctant to do any, like, exposed, I'm searching for the word glowstone. So I'm reluctant to do that in most cases. I've done it before, but I'm always kind of like hesitant to. Best ways of doing it is so you can put torches under leaves. That's a big one. You can put torches under carpets, which is another one that I use probably the most. Those are 2 techniques that are really good. I've done another technique, and that is using a cobblestone wall to really blend in with the stone design in terraforming. You can throw that like a wall and then a torch or a piece of glowstone under it. Now the fence post will connect to all the ends, and then it kind of covers everything up, but the light will still shine through. That's a really good one. What other ones you guys have for lighting? Because those are my like best ones. Like, let me know. You know what? I think, did Stress teach me the one about the cobblestone wall? She might have. Good old Stress Monster. Oh man, we have the best prank. Excuse me, no pranks, nothing at all. But yeah, I think she taught me that in her request. I'm pretty sure. Q&A Scar, do you think B-dubs will get mad about the Vex prank? Why would anybody get mad about the Vex prank? Why would anyone get mad? I don't know. Let's see, put that like so, and we're gonna do a little terraforming, my friends, which I've been looking forward to. So let's get out some materials here. I'm really spotty on the materials, apparently. Let's go get some cobblestone here. Let's see, boom, boom, and a bam, there we go. Click that, there we go, boom, awesome. And we'll set those over there, perfect. Let's see, Q&A Scar, have you found the name for the Vex group? The Vex Vandals, that's a good one. Yeah, I think we decided on the convicts. So, and then I can still say you got vexed. like we're doing I think we're doing that one. And then I still like to say you got vexed for anyone who gets vexed by us. That's the Twitch sleepy music, and I'm getting a little sleepy, So we're gonna mix that up a little bit. How long are you going to be streaming for? I don't know, maybe another hour or so. Get some terraforming done, my friend. We got a lot of terraforming to do. So I'm trying to get as much materials as I can here. Let's see. Ah, here we go. There it is. That's what I've been looking for. Very nice, very nice. So we'll get that all up in here. Awesome. Okay. Next thing, we need a little bit of grass. There we go. It's got the grass. Maybe a little bit of ferns. Can't go wrong with a fern. And let's see. What else do we need? Oh, some hardened clays. Oh, hardened clays, where are you? I'm so organized. I love being organized, guys. It just makes Minecraft so much easier, just knowing all the spaces. Like, oh, I know where this box is. I know where that box is. I can find all my hardened clay. It's amazing. 7, there we go. That's perfect. There we go. There's a few extra pieces. Awesome. Oh, no, we're good. Let's roll. All right, my friends, let's roll. All right, let's see. Are you planning any fun pranks on Iskall or Mumbo? Hey man, one thing about the Vexes don't talk about future plans, except I usually spoil things. So unintentionally, I usually spoil things. So just keep a weather eye open or an ear open. At some point, I'll probably spoil something by mistake. But as of now, the Vexes are gonna prank everyone. So don't worry about that. Let's see. Hey Scar, I went to Norway this summer and saw a lot of dirt clinging to rock like you did in the Big Dig. I find it cool to make the connection. That's awesome, man. Norway. Oh man, I want to go to Norway. I didn't get an invitation. Just kidding. Dude, I hope you enjoyed your time. Yeah, for sure. You just look for inspiration anywhere, and you can find something to inspire you for a little Minecraft. I need a bucket of water, by the way. Need a bucket of water. I need a bucket of water. What is your name? My name. What is my name? Let's see, Sir Stanley the Third. That's what I think my real name is. Pretty sure. Stanley the Third. There's been 2 other Stanleys of high prominence in culture. Let's see. I think at one point my name was Ken, and then another time it was Ben. I'm trying to think of other ones. Stanley. Let's see. Do you have any plans for the middle of the tree? I'm not 100%. No. I have some like basic ideas, but they're not all that great. So I'm still kind of working them out. I don't have a bucket of water. That's fine. I don't have to have nice things. Scarlet. There we go. That's my name. You got it. Jeez, you guys found it out. You guys are too smart. You're too smart. I thought it was Sir Snugglebuns. Oh, that's good. That's good. Augie, you win the prize, Augie. You win the prize. Who's ready for some terraforming? I'm ready for some terraforming. I love a little terraforming. There we go. So yeah, we just want to start adding some of these banks along the sides. Just kind of building up this, getting a little bit of dirt action up in here. We cannot have enough dirt action, so that's always very nice. Oh, hello, that's stone. Not into stone. There we go. Awesome. Looking good now. And this is where we actually need a water bucket to clean this up. We'll get there eventually. Let's see. What is your favorite hermit base so far? I would probably say Ren Diggity Dog. That Ren's silly dog. I really like Ren's base. I really do. He just has a really cohesive theme, and I really like that. Looking from above, it is just fantastic. So yeah, GGs go out to Ren currently for favorite base of mine. But honorable mentions like Falls, like really cool. Like aesthetically, that's very cool looking, for sure. Let's see. Let's see. You should make stone for hermit. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah. I think I'm trying to think of like other people. Like, what are your guys' favorite bases? Like in the chat, favorite bases in Hermitcraft. Like, let me know. I'm curious. I'd love to see XB's base. I know he's done some really cool things out at the mansion, but it is so far away that if I ever want to get this done, and I just haven't been out there because I want to get this done. I need some powdered concrete. This is the second time I thought somebody was standing behind me and it was creeping me out. Like, I didn't even want to say anything. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but in this reflection of my old Apple computer right here, I seen something go like this and it kind of freaked me out. I don't know what that was. Anyway, let me check with the chat here. Let's see, the jungle in general. Okay, all right, there we go. Tango is doing fantastic out there. Jeez, that guy. You know, Tango's good at redstone. We all know that. No, if it's ands or buts on that. But did we know Tango was such a good builder? Like, I knew he did really good. Like, he built really well in Season 4, but he is, like, blown it out of the park in Season 5. Like, killing it out there. And I think we were even talking about over the weekday when I joined him for a moment on his stream to show him the big dig down here. He had mentioned the thoughts of potentially even combining his base into this in a way, which I thought would be a really cool idea. I think I need to message him about that. We have a tendency of like coming up with great ideas and then just completely forgetting about them. Oh, stupid break. You are. Oh, you. Hold on, I got this. Don't worry. I got it. Okay, we're back. All right. Stupid break. This wheelchair is done, guys. My new wheelchair is approved. I hope to get everything. Like, I hope they get it all sent off. So that so we can have it. I hope it all gets sent off next week, and I should have it like in like 1 to 2, or more than that actually, probably like 3 weeks or something. I'll have this thing. Proper working brakes. I'm not gonna wheel away during a stream or something like that, or if something scares me, I like start rolling away. No, I'm gonna have proper brakes. I'm gonna have a little push thing where I'm gonna be just zipping around. Scar's gonna be getting crazy, and his little be like a go-kart up here. It'd be crazy. Let's see, Q&A Scar, where did you use a block that mimics the sky? Ooh, where did you use a block that mimics the sky? Oh, I know what it is. I totally do. Do you mean for my roller coaster project? Because what we did was we had our underground area and we did a layer of glass, and we did glass and then a layer of ice above that. So it came out really, really cool back then. I know that Iskall has taken like glass to a truly next level with the Nether hub. Like, it is breathtaking what he did in there. It is very, very next level cool. I need some of this powdered brown concrete. It's really, really cool. Lizzie, Q&A Scar, did you find the underground base? Did I find the underground base? I don't know what you mean, my friend. What underground base? Is it a mystery? I love mysteries. But I don't know what this mystery is. You're gonna have to fill me in because I'm super slow. Q&A Scar, if you are doing a huge builds in Season 5, what are you going to do in like Season 10? To be 100% honest with you, in Season 6, the builds are gonna probably be much different. This season's all about building like very extravagant in my mind. The next season, I hope that I build stuff highly detailed, but very, very intimate, if you will, in a smaller scale, but very detailed. I want to create like a Hobbit village is an idea. It's an idea that I haven't put a ton of thought into, but I just want to change it up. Like, you can still build like amazing things if they don't have to be like the world's biggest Minecraft structure in the world. Like, you can still make really cool stuff, right? Like, you can still make cool stuff. So yeah, I this season's all about trying to build something like, in my mind, something big and cool. In the next season, I really do want to build something incredibly organic I've considered doing the elven design. It's my treehouse design. I was gonna do it for this season, but I opted then to do the sci-fi city, right? Which we were gonna start working on like in very soon, which is exciting. But yeah, next season's gonna be a bit different. I want to work in a slightly different scale than I've worked in this season, and it's all about just doing something different. If you're just building something, this is something B-Dub said, and it rings so true in my mind. Just building something big for big's sake. That's not aesthetically like pleasing. Like for this build right here, we needed to build it very large so we could fit all the hermit shops in it. So what I did with this build is tried to bring the scale down a little bit. So it's huge, but in a way it still feels, I don't know, intimate in a way that, you know, the walkways are how they work, how the pathways go around the tree, and how they're kind of tight corridors and things like that. Not everything has to be gigantic and things along those lines. You can build really cool things at scale, and that's something B-Dub's just so good at, is like creating these really cool and immersive builds like that. And it was really cool listening to him talk about that. Let's see. Q&A Scar, what are your thoughts on Slaptop? I have no idea, my friend. I have no idea. I've never heard of it. Let's see, question. Could you use Twitch like as YouTube and put your videos on here? That is a thing, for sure. That is a thing. I don't know how much people would be interested in something like that. YouTube's a better platform for videos, and of course Twitch is a better platform for live streaming. That's why I do them the way that I do them. That's why they're both like this. You know, I do streams on Twitch and I do YouTube videos on YouTube, because YouTube is a video platform, not a live stream platform. Or at least they've tried, and it's not all that great. And as for Twitch, I can't say that they're not doing a good job. It's just I've never really used it. I've talked to Twitch, especially at Minecon, about this, about adding these VOD things. And at the time, it seemed like they were kind of here and there in deciding where they wanted to take it. I would be fascinated to talk to Twitch again and see like where they are now compared to where they were back about a year ago now. I'd be very interested in that. As for where I'd be, where I'm gonna post my stuff, who knows? I just put it wherever the best place is for people to see it and enjoy it. If that's on YouTube, if that's on Twitch, we'll see. I'm not loyal to anything. I'm not very brand loyal to much. Twitch has always treated me well, of course. So I love Twitch, and that's why I choose them really for live streaming. But if there is a better platform, things like that, I'll always look into it. It's like a phone. Like I've got an iPhone, but it's not the end of the world if I had another phone. Like people get in like arguments over that stuff. I get confused. I'm confused and almost sad for you. Sad for you. Okay, so this is looking decent. I'm trying to keep this area not as thick as right here, because this is just like beautiful and this is just kind of secondary. So sometimes you want to like think in that term as like, this is better, so I'm gonna make it look nice, but I want the eye mainly to be directed towards that. And I think it's working out. It's working out. This is the waterfall, so I'm not gonna work in this area too much because we're gonna do that on a video. So I think that's going to be good. So let's work over here and start getting some stone installed. That's right, we're getting a little stone installed. Looking super nice. Very nice. There we go. I'm looking forward to getting some fresh air, right? I'm looking forward to heading up into the surface and breathing some of that fresh, clean Hermitcraft air up there. Be super nice. Super, super, super nice. I actually like, you know, I love this project, but I don't like building underground because I just get not claustrophobic, but I just like seeing the changes of the day, like, you know, to night to day, and you don't get that underground. Also, I like seasons. When I lived in California, I realized there's not a lot of seasons. I mean, between certain areas, of course, there's seasons, of course. It just really depends on where you live in California. California is like everything in one. But I would say that what I liked about like living in the Northwest is I like seasons. I like seeing the trees get leaves. I like to see the leaves go away, and I like to see them come back. It's really nice. And I remember I remember listening to John Lasseter talk about that. It's why he didn't like living in the Bay Area. He liked living in Sonoma because you can see seasons there when the grapes turn and different things like that. It just gives you a kind of a refresh, right? Like seeing a season change. It's like it's almost like a refreshing, like, okay, in with the old, or in with the old. Wow, Scar, good dyslexia there. Out with the old, in with the new. That's how I always feel like seasons in a way. Minecraft could use some seasons, right? Dang it, Minecraft could use some seasons. I'd very much like Minecraft to have some seasons. I think that'd be really cool. Crops only grow at a certain time. Just add some extra little elements to the game would be really cool. Dinnerbone tweeted about that a very long time ago, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe somebody could correct me, but I remember there was some talk about seasons at one time. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Here in Arizona, we're dying with the heat. Maz, we got some of that heat up here, and I didn't appreciate it. Actually, I haven't been outside for a while just because I didn't want to breathe the air. The air is not even that great here right now. We've had some pretty hot weather in the Northwest, so I have been staying inside for a little bit because I don't want to I don't want to get any of the bad air. I have enough trouble breathing. Don't need to hear that rotten air. No. Let's see, my gift to you. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Who's on the server right now? We've got a cub. We got a cub of the fan. He's a fan of the cub. Oh, geez, I'm falling out. Wow, that was unexpected. The keyboard like came to life. It's like there's a poker guy's just pushing keys over here or something. Ow, wow, I'm short. I can't jump. But yeah, Cub's on right now, hanging out, doing Cub things. There we go. Let's see. Who's your favorite Spice Girl? Don't know. I don't know who should be my favorite. I don't think I have a favorite. I don't even 100% know who they are. Were they like a singer people? I think they were singer people, weren't they? I think I had a friend that liked them. Yeah. I think they were singer people. Yep. Yeah, so I have no idea personally. If you tell me one to like, I'll like that one for you, for sure. Q&A Scar, is Tango really close to the tree that his base can be a disaster driving the Hermits underground? Yes, so he is fairly close. And you know what? I'm gonna go look at his base. I'm gonna go look right now. That's right, we're gonna go look at it real quick. All right, guys, grab out your wings, grab out your rockets. We're gonna go on a flight here, and we're gonna take the express route out of here. We're gonna take the, oh, no, a little too high there, Captain. There we go. All right, so let me orient myself this way. So Cub fan, or not Cub fan, but Tango is just beyond this hill right here. And yes, perfect. So he's right there. If the big dig comes out to about right here, so yeah, there definitely could be something we could do with his base that ties in to the underground area. So I think that could definitely work out for sure. But yeah, this place is looking just absolutely fantastic. This is really cool. Really cool. Exclusive previews. No, I don't think there's any previews. I think he uploaded a video, I believe, yesterday. Let's see. It is usually so snowy in the Northwest during the summer. Let's see. Most of the parks I went to a few weeks ago were blocked in with snow. It's crazy. Yeah, we got so much snow this year. Wait. There it is. There it is. It's that sneaky shulker. There he is. Dude, if nobody claims this shulker, I want this shulker. Like, I feel like there's like an expiration point at this point that's like, hey, if you don't come back and claim this shulker, oh shoot, I almost killed the shulker. I'm sorry, Mr. Shulker, I love you. I won't hit you with my thorns. I feel like I'm gonna take that shulker and it's gonna become like a fixture of the skyscraper. Because it'd be cool, like if that's your elevator, it's like get hit by the shulker and go up a couple floors. Like that would be really cool for a skyscraper. It'd be something different. Let's take the express route on down. There we go. And let's nestle ourselves back into, where were we? Oh, we're over here. But yeah, we could definitely tie that into this underground area for sure. We just got to come up with the style. Yeah, I hope, yeah, I have to figure out when Tango's around. We can talk about that. Look at El Mango's elevator design. People always talk about El Mango. I better like look that fella up. Gotta look that fella up. I know he's good with all the ingenious, you know, contraptions and stuff. But I've never looked him up. I've got to do it. People are always talking the high praises of the El Mango. I must investigate. Must investigate. Idea time. Ooh, what kind of idea? Why am I stuck in a hole? Gosh, I feel like we need like a hole counter on stream. Like, how many times can Scar get stuck in a hole? I don't know. A llama elevator. That just seems wrong. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get rid of. That's too full. That's too full. This isn't full. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. We need to get some light block. Where is it? Here we go. Grab you. And I need some gravel. Gravel. Hello, gravel. Where are you? Come here, gravel. Some gravel got away from me again, guys. Just need a leash. Oh, I love being organized. It's so convenient. Like, I mean, when you're organized, oh my gosh, life just feels so easy. Life is just so easy. It's just so great. It's so great. Oh god, it's not at all. It's not at all. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay, can we get it? Nice. Okay, good. We're on track now. I'm feeling good. Look at these materials. It's so hard to organize all of this material. It's rough. Let's see. Once you finish the big dig, will you return to Scarland to work on projects? Yes, I do want to return to Scarland for sure. It's almost been it's gonna come up to a year since we worked in Scarland, and that makes me sad. We've got to come up with a project idea, and we got to come up with it. So if you guys have any cool project ideas for Scarland, like hashtag Scarland project ideas, or send it to me on Twitter. Here, I'll throw in my Twitter link. Throw my Twitter link on there. You can go there and send me some ideas. After the stream, like think of any like cool builds you have any ideas for. Shoot it to me there. I would like to do my treehouse design. It's on my channel if you want to see it. I did like a tour of it a long time ago. That became concrete. Yep, concrete. Yeah, the elven tree design. That is definitely something that I want to do. It's something I promised you guys for years. I've literally got like a test of it on my channel, but I still haven't done it. Yeah, that looks so good. Look at that. Look at using that on there. Looks so cool. Absolutely love it. But yeah, it's got to happen at some point. Let's see. An airport. Oh, I love that. I love the idea of an airport. I wanted to do that for Fullcraft, but I might actually save that for another series. I was gonna do like an old like 1920s, you know, airport, something like maybe something like World War II kind of World War I, I mean, style. You know, biplanes, things along those lines. Might be cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it in Fullcraft. I don't think I will. Yeah, Scarlandia originally was going to be in Scarland, you know, makes sense. But I changed that because I felt like, to me, I could do Scarlandia better in Hermitcraft than I could in Scarland, because, you know, in some cases the resources are a little bit more plentiful here in Hermitcraft, whereas Scarland, I don't have a lot of farms. You know, I've never been good at those farms, so I never had a lot of them. So resources aren't as, like I said, plentiful. So to me, I felt like I could do a better job of it here. But as for, you know, shedding leaves, there's no automation to that. So that's just like pure grit. So I could totally do that in Scarland. Like that's just pure grind right there. There we go. That's looking really good. Let's see. Are you going without hiding lighting or just with torches? Yeah, please don't think this is all going to be torches. Like that hurts my soul that somebody would think that. I can't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you guys. No, we're going to do something else, but you know, temporarily we need light, so I'm using quite a bit of torches. But yeah, please don't think this is just it. That hurts my soul. Please build. Let's see. Hashtag project, build a Hermit Justice HQ. Put that on the to-do list. With everybody always wild about superhero peoples, that would be a really fun thing to build. Yeah, put that on the to-do list, my friends. The Hermit Justice League. I like that a lotto. I like that. I like that. I want that. I almost tried to vein mine this by mistake. But, dude, that's amazing. I really like that. Hermit Justice League. I like that a lot, actually. Oh, that would be really fun. Let's see, Q&A please make a Hobbit Hole City next season. Dude, we were just talking about that, right? Like, does that sound like something you'd want to see? I've got these insane ideas in my head, and it's like, you know, sometimes you have this idea, right? You have an idea in your head, you think it might be cool, but then you get a little apprehensive because you're also putting this out on the internet. And what I mean by that is this idea is kind of out there. It's Hobbit themed, but these builds are very organic and crooked and just very like strange and peculiar. And the question is like, is that something that a lot of people would actually enjoy, or would just a very small select group of people like it and the rest of the people on the channel hate it? That's the problem of like making content on the internet, right? You want to please everyone. You want everybody to be happy. You want everybody to enjoy your builds and things along those lines. But in the end, you realize you can't please everyone.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Day Dallas, thank you so much. 31 months of Scarscriber awesomeness. Thank you so much for the support over that amount of time. Thank you. That's absolutely amazing. Can we get some super hype for Day Dallas in the chat? 31 months. I wish I could give you like a special badge. I'm gonna give you like an honorary. I wish I could give you an honorary badge. Like, that's awesome. Day Dallas, thank you so much for the support for all this time. Like, Day Dallas has been with me since like the very beginning of streaming. So that's like back when we were working on like the Skyrim village and in like creative, just playing with houses, learning how to stream. It's been a very long time. So I very much appreciate that. We gotta get that piece of concrete out of there. There we go. Also, Day Dallas, love the artwork for Foolcraft for the albums that you sent over to Azuma. Those were really, really cool. Let's cut these guys out of here, get the scaffolding out. But look at that, my friends. Look at that little bit of, look at how we can change a cliff, right? I know a lot of people were like, you know, oh, so much stone, but you just got to trust in the Scar. Have trust. Have trust. I trust you. You trust me. That we make this really cool. Like, look at that little bit of detail there.
Welcome aboard the USS
really awesome.
Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
I am Moon. Thank you so much for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. 5 months in a row. 1 month
Welcome
away
aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Very HD24, thank you so much for the new subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some triple resubscription? No, double resubscription and new subscriber hype in the chat. Let me tell you about the benefits of joining the Scar Squad. You got your chat badge, you got your jelly emoticons, and of course, my friend, you can join us on Discord. We'd absolutely love to have you. But guys, thank you so very much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. All right, let's do a little bit more work down here. Let's grab out that. There we go. And we'll stick that over there. We'll put that one right there. There we go. So just adding these things. What I love about this powdered concrete, like I mentioned before, is it just adds... Ooh, the air conditioner came on. It's getting a little hot in here. There we go. But it's okay. Scar's fine. Q&A Scar, are you going to work on your base when it's all done? Of course, my friend. Of course. We got so many fun plans in store.
Have a good stream, Scar. Greetings from the mods at Dogcraft Smile.
Peter Paul, thank you so much for the bits. Very much appreciated. And a big greetings to the Dogcraft fellas over there. Hope you guys are doing awesome. If you guys don't know, Dogcraft is, of course, the Red Diggity of Dogs server. And I believe Red Dog server is a public server, correct? And when people always ask, like, hey, do you have a server? And I'm like, nope. But you can definitely head over to Dogcraft for sure. Definitely head over to Dogcraft. There we go. Grab that out and throw that up there. There we go. Looking sweet. And then we'll add just a little extra right there. Awesome. And click. Nope. Wrong spot. Wrong spot. I've mentioned this like a million times. Someday I will have a Patreon server. It'll happen. It'll happen. It'll be cool. It'll be great. It'll be amazing. But it'll happen someday. I work at a snail's pace. A sloth's pace, if you will. Did I still not get that on there? Dang it! Dang it! Iskulls is public too. Is it? Oh yeah, of course this Skulls is public. Yes, I've been on this server. I've looked. How could I not? Never mind. I don't remember things. I'm a poor. I'm just poor at everything. Yes, of course. I've been on there. It's really, really cool. The builds are amazing. Dude, I want to become an Iskall Patreon because I want to play Hermit Quest all day. He added that. It's so cool, and it's something that I was excited and hoping that this could be a thing, that Hermit Quest could be something that could be played almost like a UHC on a server, where you could just, you know, line up, and if you have enough people, you can jump into the world and play. Like, that is really cool. Like, that's really cool. Hermit Quest is just a next level Minecraft thing, right? Like, in a way, to me anyway, UHCs are okay. I think Hunt the Hermit, that's a really cool style UHC because it's something different. I would say, but like a Hermit Quest, like these things, these are different. These are what's like keeping Minecraft interesting and unique. Is these like Hermit Quest type things, Hermit Wars, Hunt the Hermit, things like that. That's what keeps it like fresh. Like standard UHCs, to me, like maybe they're fun to play like with friends and all. But as for like YouTube, I don't know. I'm not sure if people still enjoy those or not. But what I love is these new things because they're really pushing the boundaries. Q&A Scar, is there any Hermit that you would like to do a collab with that you haven't yet? Oh, sure. Lots of Hermits. You know, if there's ever like a cool idea, I'm sure we'll probably do something. But yeah, no, lots of Hermits that I've wanted to do stuff. We just need to come up with something cool to do together. Let's see. What I saw a question. I saw it. I'm looking. Where'd it go? There it is. How do you get the music for royalty free? Just look for stuff that's royalty free. So YouTube videos, I'm using non-copyright sounds, which is a royalty free thing that you can use for YouTube. Approaching Nirvana is what's playing now here on Twitch, and that of course has some really good user licenses that you can check out on their website, which is royalty free, and you can play it on your YouTube videos and Twitch. Just follow their user agreement, so read through it and follow each of the things, and you'll be gold, my friend. Approaching Nirvana is very cool. Good fellas there. Good fellas. Let's see, Q&A Scar, can you add a little hidden room full of gold with smog? Yeah, it's smog outside. The dragon sleeping in there, reference to The Hobbit. You know what? I was just talking about The Hobbit the other day, and I was thinking, I've only seen one of The Hobbits. I know a lot of people didn't like it, and I saw the first one. It was okay, but I guess it was just the point where it was like okay to the point like I guess I wasn't interested in seeing the rest of them. I guess. Yeah, I just never like watched the rest of them. So maybe I should sometime. I don't know. I did enjoy Lord of the Rings. I don't know. I just felt like The Hobbit just didn't catch my interest, I guess. Let's see. Q&A Scar, did you miss season 4 so much? Do you still miss season 4 so much? Oh yeah, I miss season 4 a lot. But I like season 5. It's good. It's cool here in season 5, my friend. But yeah, there's some certain elements that I definitely miss from season 4. But that's just I feel like everyone was a little closer together. Now everybody's so spread out, so it's kind of a shame. So it's hard, you know. Like I can go and see Tango's base very easily, but like Iskalls and Wrens and like Azumas and False, like they're so far away. Which is kind of, you know, I like you know, looking out over the valley and flying over it and seeing all the cool things getting built and stuff along those lines. I do miss that a lot. Let's see. Let me check in with the chat here. Q&A Scar, would you choose to fly for a month at the cost of not being able to interact with the internet for 1 month? Of course. It would just be a quick Scar vacation. I would fly 100%. 100%. I love flying. I love aviation. Like that's my jam, my friend. That's my jam. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm happy with this. This is going to give us a good template to then work out throughout the entire clip face. Let's go fix up Cub fans I'm sorry, Cub. Let's go fix his waterfall. It's a little bit, I messed it up, so I'm gonna fix it up for him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. So we're gonna fix it up. So it's gonna be amazing. But yeah, no, I would do anything to fly around. That'd be sweet. Like a lifetime dream. So I think I always think of this. If I was like you know, like super rich, and I mean, you gotta be pretty rich for this. So I'd have to be super rich. So if I was rich, I would first thing I would have is a plane. And I think there's always like a motto. It's always better to have a friend with a boat or a plane than own it yourself. But I want the plane. I want the plane, and I want the freedom that plane provides. Where you can, you know, get on your little private plane and you can get whisked off to wherever you want in the world. Like that would be like the one like rich person thing that I want. Like that's the one thing. Would be a plane, right? That'd be super sweet. The thing is, nowadays there's actually becoming a lot of like cheaper private planes that are like actual like jet engines. And what I mean by cheap, they're still pretty expensive, but not like Learjet like 50 million. So they're pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna fix up this thing. I'm sorry, Cub. But that'd be definitely my dream. Let's see. So you could go to Disney whenever you want. Yes, Epic. Yes, you got me right there. I'm be like, you know what? I want to go to Tokyo Disneyland today. Just pop on your plane and head on off. Scar needs an F-16. I do need an F-16. That'd be kind of amazing. I love watching the fighter jets take off from the airport. It is so cool. So but we have F-15s here. It's like 2 or 3 F-15 bases left. So those are the ones they've got like twin. They've got twin tail fins and stuff along those lines. It's probably not the right term, but that's okay. So they're easily distinguished because you can easily pick them out. Sometimes I've actually seen F-16s in there, even F-22s. I didn't actually see them personally, but there were some photos from an air show where they landed a bunch of F-22s there, and they had those beautiful gold canopies. Oh, so cool. F-22s are one of the most beautiful modern aircraft. They're just super, super sleek. And I love that gold canopy. Like that gold tinted canopy is just super sweet. That is really, really cool. F-35, that poor little fella. That poor little fella. the little fighter jet that tries so hard. Poor little F-35. Oh, geez, that's bad. What's going on back here? Okay, not so bad. We can fix that. I thought I was gonna die. I saw my whole Minecraft life flash in front of my eyes. It was mostly stone, dirt, and terraforming. Oh man. Let's see. The Eurofighter is pretty amazing. It can, literally hover on its own tail. Ooh, that is interesting. Let's put this right there. Awesome. There we go. Yeah, I really want to see an F-22 in person. That's get out of here, Lava. Nobody asked for you to show up. Yeah, I really want to see an F-22 in person. Those are such cool aircraft. The Lava is not scar safe for sure. There we go. Cut this out. Get that all out of there. There we go. Come on now. Come on. It's just. That's the thing about gravel. It's like you take out one, there's like 10 more behind it ready to roll. Let's see, a P-51 is the best looking plane ever made. I'd agree with you. The P-51 Mustang is such a cool plane. My grandpa carved that. There's actually a picture of it on my Instagram. If you guys want to go back and like shuffle through the, if you want to shuffle through the pictures, he carved these things completely out of scratch. Like he would get these like kind of like blueprint diagram things of and then he would just be out there whittling these little pieces of wood together, nothing from a kit. He made this big point of saying that inside of his book, like his kind of his like this book that he created. It's kind of like his legacy about all the stuff he created in his life, and it says on there like not made from a kit. He like specifically had to make sure everyone knew I made this 100% out of scratch. Don't think this came from a kit. I'm gonna be pretty upset. But yeah, he made a P-51, a bunch of World War II aircraft. He actually made, I don't think you guys have seen this in my like setup tour that was like almost 2 years ago now. But he actually has, he carved an F-16 Thunderbird that I have in my room. I absolutely love that thing. It's like kind of on an angle, and it's even got like a pilot in there. It's really, really cool. I always told him to build a Saturn rocket. I always told him to do that. I almost got his interest into doing it, but it never quite got there. But I always tried to get him to do that. But yeah, I should learn how to do that. Make myself an F-22. Have an F-22 next to my F-16 up on the ceiling. That'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, let's see. Q&A Scar, can I leave? Absolutely not. Do whatever you want, my friend. We just love having you. Let's see. The F-84 Thunderjet is another great looking plane. You know what? For some reason, that does not ring a bell. You're gonna have to send me a picture of that on Twitter, because I'm not envisioning what that is. F-84. Now you got me thinking, my friend. You got me thinking. Now you got me thinking. I can't think of what that aircraft is. Look at this. I'm sorry, Cub. We're fixing this. I promise. Yeah, you're gonna have to send me a picture of that on Twitter. I'd love to see that. There we go. Cut these things out. Another very interesting plane I'd like to see is an A-10. I'd like to see one of those before they retire. Those are interesting aircraft. I love aircraft. They're just cool. They're just cool. There's actually there's a Russian cargo plane that comes into PDX every once in a while, and it's gigantic. It's like just pure white. There's no windows. There's no markings on it at all, and it's this gigantic cargo plane. I forgot the name of it, but it goes back and forth between Hong Kong and Portland. It's a really cool plane. I got to see the Blackbird in New York City. Oh, dude, that's amazing. Is that on the Intrepid? I think I've seen a picture. Or is that the Concorde that's out there? My brother got to see that in real life fly. It was one of the very last times I think one of them was flown at an air show. Yeah, I've only seen one Blackbird. It was a prototype aircraft, and it wasn't like an actual Blackbird, but it was really cool just to see the prototype, version of it. All right, let me check in with the chat. What do we got going on here? Scar, have you removed Jelly from the Saturn rocket box? How did you know? Did I mention that Jelly was up there? Because that has been driving me insane. I must have forgot I'd mentioned it, because I was going to make a thing of it on Twitter. Yeah, Jelly decided to make it into a hammock. So now it kind of like sways in a little bit, and makes me really upset. Makes me really upset. Yeah, I'm gonna build it eventually. It's gonna be really great. Let's see. Q&A Scar, can you explain a bit about the surroundings and what you're building, please? Looks awesome. Oh, well, definitely. Yeah, I'm always down for a little tour. So down here, we are deep underground on Hermitcraft. If I can actually get up here, I would love to be able to fly for you. There we go, flying away. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so what you do is you walk down here. This little spiral staircase goes around the center of the petrified tree, and then it ends up right over here where we have these walkways. So these walkways come out of the tree, surround where we have our rivers, and all the way up to the top here we have level 2, and then level 1 down below here is where we're going to have shops. So this is kind of like a shopping district, if you will, for an SMP. So different members here on the server can come and they can open a shop. We're actually going to do these as services rather than real items. So this is a shop right here, my shop. I've chosen that one. And then over here, this could be another one. And by looks of it, when you look at them, they are relatively small. And I know some people had the concern in the comments today. But that's the thing, we're trying to keep things in scale. It's so important, we talked about this a little bit before, is to keep things in scale. Not everything has to be gigantic. You can create immersive and beautiful things without being super big, because we want to maintain the scale of the build. Like, it would look awkward if we had just random big thing here and a small thing. You got to have some form of cohesion within the build to make things look right. So that's what we're doing here. It's coming out pretty good, I think. We're almost done, and we're really getting there. We still have a lot of work to do, maybe eventually up on the top level, but we're not going to get to that for a while. How long did it take? Rip. I'm currently at 500,000 blocks mined to get where we are today. Like Cub Fran's rocking at 187,000. I believe Wells is around 100,000. And then it kind of, you know, then lots of people have like 50,000, 30,000, things along those lines. It took a very long time. A lot of help from the hermits to get to where we are today. But it's pretty cool to see everything slowly come into be. I really like it. I really like it. I probably should like it after all the time we spent, right? Taking a long time. There we go. All right, let's cut that off there. There we go. And remember, if you guys have that plane idea, nobody sent it to me on Twitter. Like, I want to see what that looks like. I'm still intrigued. When you got Scar intrigued, Scar can think of nothing else. So he needs to see that plane. So you got me intrigued. You got me intrigued. Let's see. Cut this piece over here, and then fill this in like so. Oh my, this is looking very nice. Let's see, Q&A Scar, are you a car guy or have any favorite cars? I do like cars. I'm not like super crazy about cars, but let's see. Oh my gosh, can I just get up here? There we go. I don't really know like cars too much right now. Like what's going on car wise? Anything cool coming out? I keep up with Teslas a lot. I keep up with what they're doing because I like what they're doing. Like their designs, their things along those lines, I absolutely love. I think they've got a good like philosophy behind a lot of the designs and the cars and stuff. So I do love Teslas. I think those are really cool cars. I hope more car companies take a lot of the lessons that they're doing, especially with design. Like all their designs are really nice looking, right? They're just like, even if you don't want maybe an electric car or something, like you gotta admit those cars are beautiful. Those cars are beautiful. Those things got those falcon wing doors, and I know every stream we have to mention Elon Musk, and that's a must. We gotta mention Disney at some point. We gotta mention Elon Musk, and it's just cool. Like he wants to change things, and he has. Like that's cool. I like people who kind of disrupt industries and bring a bunch of innovation to a stagnant industry. So that's what I love about that. Let's see, Q&A Scar, do you watch any other hermits on YouTube? I watch the hermits, totally. I mean, I don't think anybody can watch all the hermits. If somebody did, that's quite a feat, and I applaud you. But there's a lot of content put out by the hermits. But yeah, I try to catch as many hermit videos as I can. I usually go in phases. I think Azuma said that the other day too. I usually get kind of like watch one hermit for a while, and then move on to another hermit for a while, and you just kind of do it because there are a lot of hermits, and you want to try to catch and keep up with all the things they do. So you kind of just bounce a little bit between all the different hermits. So right now, I'm trying to think of like who did I just recently watch? I think I watched a Mumbo video. I think that was actually he's been uploading a little later, and I think I watched one of his videos recently. That was one of the most recent ones. I've been meaning to catch up with what TFC's been doing out at his castle, and also Zombie Cleo. That's another person I need to see what they're up to. I haven't watched those two yet too much this season. I want to catch up with what they're doing. So those are two for sure I want to get to. The recap, guys, yes, that's a great way of always keeping up with everyone for sure. I can do my little thing. Watch this, guys. Watch this. This is going to be amazing. Watch this. Recap, bam, in the chat. Just been a push of a button. Bam. Here's my little plug, my plug machine. I like it. I actually got to make this thing useful and actually give it proper commands so I can like go in between scenes easier and stuff like that. That's the real reason for it, not just like silly things like that. But yeah, hopefully we get a new episode. I know some of them have been on vacation and super busy with life and all that stuff, but you can tell how much like everyone loves the recap when we're all like, oh man, are they going to come back this week? Are we going to get a new Hermitcraft recap? I hope. Because that just shows how much hard work they put into it where people miss it and want it back. Let's see. Do you like the Beatles? I think the Beatles are good. Yeah, important. Okay, here it is, the F-84. Thank you. Skylar, thank you very much. Oh, that is a cool plane. Dude, so that was like probably one of the very first like jet fighters. Is the intake in the front nose cone? I'm gonna have to look into that plane. That is really cool. It's got like giant fuel tanks on the sides. That is really cool. Oh, you got it. The Antonov. That's it. Nice. Perfect. Nice. Yes, the Antonov. That's right. I was like, it was on the tip of my head. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I've seen that twice now. Coming into Portland. It's quite something to see that thing fly up. I thought it was an A380 for a second. I was like, but that definitely doesn't fly into Portland. So I was like, it couldn't be an A380. Let's see, Q&A Scar. Are you a fan of RC drones or quadcopters? Oh, dude, I want a quadcopter so much. Oh man, there is like a passion of 1,000 scars wanting a drone so much. But I haven't got it because I don't know what the current regulations are. There was like a regulations. There was like a database saying it was like $5, whatnot. And then that got thrown out in court. And now I'm like, well, I want a drone. I also don't want to get in trouble. I would like to use it for YouTube videos. I don't know what the current regulations are now that some of that stuff's up in the air, so I'm kind of at a loss. So that's why I have not bought my drone yet. Hey, no, turn into concrete. But yeah, I do really want a drone. It's in between like a Mavic and a Spark. I lean towards the Spark because it's nice and small, it's compact, and I'm new to drones. So it seems like something good to get into it. But then it's like, why wouldn't you just spend just a little bit more money if eventually you move up to a Mavic? I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't decided yet, but I definitely will have Scar will be flying a drone at some point. Safely, by the way. Safely. I'm very safe with things. Let's see, Q&A Scar. Let's see, do you love Linux? Or just love cats? Oh, a Lynx! I thought you said Linux for a second, like the operating system. I like cats. I like all cats. I like lions and tigers and all those things. Mavic Pro is really good. Yeah, I really was hoping they would release a new version of it, but I think it's selling and doing just fine. That they're like, no need. But it would be really cool if they did update it with some of the new sensors that are in some of the more recent drones out there. That'd be really, really cool. Let's see, Q&A Scar. Have you seen the F-37 Falcon fly yet? I have it. It's amazing. F-37? Am I just goofing this up? Hold on. I'm gonna do a quick Google search. Wait, am I just goofing this up? Which plane is that? I don't know what list of, oh, it's a fictional aircraft. Okay, I was like, I've never heard of that. I was like, F-36 or F-35 or whatever the one is that's having some troubles. But I was like, yeah, I hadn't heard of that one before. Let's see, quadcopter wheelchair. Dude, there we go. That's what I want. Put that order out there. Put that order out there. Quad wheelchair. Just see Scar flying around. Just everybody's running like, oh my God, here he comes. And I'm just like, whoa. Dude, that would be amazing. I said this before, and I've said this in a video recently, that I do believe some point in history, in some point in time, but maybe not in our lifetimes, but you know how there's always been flying cars, and they're like, humans will never have flying cars because can you imagine humans flying a car? That'd be insane. But what it'll probably be is actual kind of drone style autonomous quadcopter style vehicles that just once you take off, it joins a net, and you like a freeway in the air. These quadcopters just fly back and forth without you doing anything. You just sit there, maybe you read a book, maybe you play a little Minecraft of the future, Minecraft 2. Maybe Minecraft 2 finally comes out and we get gravity affected blocks. All the blocks are affected. That'd be super sweet. Family Craft Dad, welcome to the stream. Welcome. How's it going? I am doing pretty good. I hope I find you doing well also. We're fixing up Cub Fans Waterfall. I broke it yesterday, so I'm cleaning it up. Sorry, Cub. Love you. I hate breaking people's stuff. It makes me sad. So I'm fixing it. It's all good. We're gonna get it all looking fancy. All looking fancy. Let's see. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a Silver Fox. Welcome. It's great to see you. Let's see. Q&A Scar. What texture pack do you use? Boom. You just wanted me to do this, didn't you? Bam. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, hey, you get out of here, you. There we go. Oh, great. Now you guys are sending me cat pictures on Twitter now. I'm never going to get anything done. Never going to get anything done. This is what a lynx looks like. Yes. I love their ears. I love their ears. And they got that really sweet nose. It looks almost like a dog-like of a nose. It's very cool. Very cool. You guys send me cat pictures and I'm just like not going to get anything done for the rest of the day. Let's see. Why won't my game load up? Any suggestions? Minecraft, I assume. I don't know, my friend. I don't know. It's hard for me to diagnose that issue on stream, unfortunately. Q&A Scar, I'm from Italy. What do you think of Italian culture and monuments? Good things? I don't know. I've never been to Italy. I'd love to. That'd be really cool. I'd absolutely love to go someday. A little European excursion, my friend. I would definitely like to visit your country. It looks absolutely beautiful from everything I've ever seen. Let's see. Hi, Scar. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. I'm bad. Let's see. You should build a crystal cave on the rooftop. Got an idea for that. That's my shop, actually. Okay, let's fly over here and see how that looks. Oh, no. According to the lag, not going to be able to fly. Okay, that looks good. That fixed that up. Let's work on this undersection. There we go. Awesome. Alrighty, let's get back to work. Let's go here and start bringing that like so. There we go. That's gonna look really great. And we'll carve back here. Just give it a little more definition back here. It's gonna look super sweet. Super duper duper sweet. There we go. Cut that piece in there like so. There we go. See how we do that? Just adding so much variation into the design. We can throw in a couple bits of this there. Oh, I just realized, guys. With the new cobblestone texture, how is that going to affect our terraforming with cobblestone? You know, using it as kind of a crumbled rock, adding that extra definition around the edges. That's a concern right there. That would be one of my concerns, is how some of these will affect our designs. Oh, I don't know, guys. Have you got a scar? What kind of question is that? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, man, I'm a little concerned. I'm going to admit it. I'm a little concerned. Somebody relieve my concerns, please. Somebody out there. I need my concerns relieved. I need my concerns relieved. Looking good, buddy. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're definitely cleaning up the waterfall. We built this walkway along the edge, so it kind of interfered with the design that Cub had made, so we're just kind of cleaning that up, making it look nice again. Scar, I just tuned in. What will the tunnel you are building going to be used for? Robert, let me show you here. Let me jump up here for you. All right, there we go. Jumping up. Awesome. Okay, so this, of course, is level 1, and this is still level 1, I think. Is this level 1? Oh, that's interesting. That plot is like in between level 1 and 2. Anyway, the tunnel we're working on is behind the waterfall right here. So we open this portion up, which we're going to terraform maybe in our next stream tomorrow. And it kind of opens up into the tree down below, which is really cool. So whenever I do these paths, I always try to feel like I need to make these paths so when you're walking around, there's visual places of interest to see. And it's what encourages you to keep moving, right? To keep like following the path and seeing where it goes. Like if you're walking down this pathway, you get these really cool view down this walkway of the tree. So eventually it'll be a little bit more nice looking. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see, plot 9 3/4. I love it. It's like halfway in between. It's the Harry Potter shop. It's where they sell all the Quidditch robes. Okay, good. Let's fly down here and finish that one section. Yeah. Aaron the Docs, welcome back. Yep, the stream is still rolling. All right, let's do this wall right here, and we'll get that all fixed up, and it'll look super sweet. There we go. Hey, we haven't had Disneyland talk yet. What's been going on in Disneyland? One thing I've been looking at Disneyland as, looking at the new rock work. A lot of like, Disney fans, if you will. Let's see, you should move the beacons. Wolf, I 100% agree with you. The beacons are positioned the way they are so that anywhere you are in this area, you are always inside of its effect. But also their positioning is interfering with the waterfall and the pathways and stuff along those lines. So yeah, we're gonna have to make some decisions on how these beacons will be officially laid out in the build, or if they'll just be taken out altogether. They've been really beneficial down here as I've been building, but they might need to be removed. And we'll see. We might be able to incorporate them, or maybe we'll just say like, they're fine. But yeah, they do kind of interfere a little bit with the general design. It's why I've never liked beacons in the first place, is that beacons to me, you know, people always ask, Scar, why don't you have beacons in Scarland? It's because for the longest time, I didn't like them. I did not like the aesthetic design of beacons, and it always kind of like frustrated me, the design of them. Like, I don't know why we have to have like the giant pillar into the sky, but then they're so beneficial. Like when Azuma put these down here, it was like night and day difference fighting the mobs. Like it made my life so much easier. But aesthetically, they kind of drive me crazy. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, let's see. Scar never talks about Disneyland. Never talks about Disneyland. But I was saying, was some like, you know, big like crazy Disney fan people, especially people like annual passports that go to Disneyland all the time, they've been complaining a little bit about the changes to the river. And I recently saw a video of a side-by-side comparison of what the Disneyland Railroad looked like before the renovation and after. And it is like a night and day difference between the river. Now, like I've said a million times, I think Star Wars Land should have been built at a separate park. But they did it anyway, and I think what they did was really cool. Like, I wish the river was never changed, but it was changed, but I like the changes a lot. Like this rock, and once the trees grow up and you can see like the Native American village down below, you can see Big Thunder Mountain from above. The train is actually 45 seconds or a few seconds longer than it was. Like, that's really cool. I don't know. I find these changes to be really cool. Especially when you take an account of what it looked like before, because when you're on the train, and this is for Disneyland to Disney World, you don't see a lot of the stuff, right? Because when you're on the train, it's supposed to be a grand circles tour of the park. So you see, this is the original intention, was so that you saw all of the things in the park and you were like, oh, I want to go ride this, I want to go ride that. It was a marketing thing to a certain extent within the park. As much as Walt Disney, you know, loved trains and all of that stuff, this stuff was a pretty big marketing thing, because at the time of Disneyland when it opened, and for quite a few more years, Disneyland wasn't something you could go and ride all of the rides. Do I have any half slabs? Yeah, I have some. You couldn't just go in there and ride Indiana Jones. Well, didn't have Indiana Jones. We'll do one during that time period. Pirates of the Caribbean. You couldn't ride Pirates of the Caribbean over and over and over and over and over again. You had to have a ticket. So once you went on, you had to, you know, give them your ticket, and if you ran out of tickets, you had to buy more tickets. It wasn't unlimited rides, right? So like the People Mover, the train, one of the aspects of those was that you could see all the things available within the area. Be like, oh, I want to go ride that, I want to go do this. But over time, the Disneyland Railroad has been kind of, hello, the train has been covered up in a way, right? It's been where you don't see all the attractions. But now that the new additions to it, you're higher up, and they've removed certain barriers and different things along those lines, so you can see Big Thunder Mountain. You can see the roller coaster cars going around, and it's something cool to think about. It's like these little details create a lot of like kinetic energy in the area. Things that you know, when you see a lot of motion, you see a lot of things going on, that just creates like a good energy and adds a lot to the atmosphere of an area. It's like when the river's not going, it's just boring. It's boring. It's plain. There's nothing going on. It's sad, really. But you can see all this stuff going on, and it's really cool now. You couldn't see that stuff before, and it's always my complaint with the train was that you were just kind of like hidden behind a bunch of trees, and now the train is more of a prominent aspect in the park, which is just absolutely amazing. Oh no, my rockets! Oh, my sad little rockets. So I just find that really cool. If I was in charge, Like I said, I would have put Star Wars Land in a separate park. I think it deserves its separate park, especially looking at the model for Star Wars Land. And then I would have put Marvel in that park because I personally don't see Marvel fit very well within a Disney theme park. The styles just, to me, clash. Like, I just don't envision Spider-Man in a Disney park. That's hard for me to like swallow, but that's okay. Let's see, put this over there. There we go. Anyway, because there's still a lot of cool stuff that I like in the park, and that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I find it that way. Now, if I was in charge, like I said, I would change the way Adventureland is. I would make it so the train could see the Jungle Cruise. I think it'd be really cool if you could see the Jungle Cruise as you go by. Through the train. Like, that would just add like an extra cool little element to your journey through there, and it would give just something else to look at through that section. As for Tomorrowland, that's an area that I wish they would work on a little bit. Most of it's just backstage stuff you can see back there. You can see the roundhouse in a way. That's where they store the trains and monorails. You can see, you know, cast member access roads, stuff along those lines. I'd like to see that area fixed up whenever they do work on Tomorrowland. I think they can do a lot of really cool stuff, considering what they did down with the train at Frontierland. All right, Q&A Scar, how did you end up with your username? That's a long story, my friend. It was just something goofy my brother and I did. I was always Scar of some kind, and when I created my YouTube channel, I was like, I'm gonna be Agent Scar, and I was like, you know what? I want to add a little bit of fun to it. It sounded a little too serious for me, so I'm like, Good Times with Scar, and that's how we did it. So let's see, Q&A Scar. If you don't answer this, if you don't want to, but are you in a chair? Like, I have a neuromuscular dystrophy and I'm in a chair. I am in a wheelchair, my friend. I have a similar neuromuscular disease, and yeah, so yep, in a wheelchair. Vibro Wolf, welcome.
Just thought I would send you some cheery bits before I go. Have a good stream.
Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate that very much for coming out, and I'm dodging bits all over the place. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let's see. Okay, this is starting to look pretty good. This is looking pretty sweet. Helps kind of fit in with the general vibe. We fixed most of the issues that we did over here. So we'll just carve that back just a little bit more, and we'll just add just a little bit more of that section. There we go, looking super good. Let me see if I can pop up here. Yeti Whiskers, welcome to the stream. Just wanted to say hi real quick. Yeti, I'm super sorry, man. Our thoughts are out to you and the Yetis. I hope you guys are doing okay. But thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Yes, everybody give Yeti a digital hug. Digital hugs for the Yetis. Digital hugs for the Yetis. There we go, put that right there. And we need a torch. There we go, torches are up. Torches are up. Let's see, how about some mossy brick near the water? That's a good idea. That's a great idea. That's a very good idea. Let's see. Are you as excited as I am to see the GMO reaction to the prank? Yes! I don't even think they knew about the prank at all. We were in a meeting and Doc's like, did we get pranked? I'm like, yes, you got pranked. Jeez, please, come on now. Get with the picture. Get with the picture. Good old Doc. I love Doc. But yeah, so hopefully we'll see a reaction from them fairly soon. Yeah, thanks guys. Hashtag digital hugs for the Yetis. Digital hugs for the Yetis. Let's see, put that one right there. Awesome. There we go. And then we'll swoop on back here and we'll add a little bit of magic. There we go. Awesome. Okay, I think this side is looking super sweet. I think have got a really cool fix up to this area. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We fixed up all the little spots. Now what we got to do is pop up to the top here. Yeah, I think that's probably good. I think this is good. So our next phase, of course, is to start to terraform the rest of this area. But we are at 2 hours, and I don't want to stream too much longer because I just I don't want to get worn out too much. This is my limit here, is about a little over 2 hours. So let's start winding it down, my friends. I always, guys, very much appreciate you guys coming out and enjoying the streams. It's an honor to always to stream for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. But yeah, we're almost done with this. So we got to start coming up with ideas for our next projects here. And I've got some really cool ones. I've got some modern designs that I'm excited to play with. We've worked a lot, of course. Why don't we fly out there real quick? Why don't we fly out to my base real quick? Let's just do a quick fly out there. So yeah, we don't have to go quite yet. Let's fly out to my base real quick. Hopefully I have enough rockets. I literally am almost out of rockets, and I'm like poor and sad. I'm poor and sad. I need rockets. Okay, orient myself. I'm this way. But yeah, I want to start thinking about my base. Now we've of course we started a skyscraper that gives us the idea that this is what we're going to build, of course, really modern, beautiful structures. Now we're going to expand out the roads a little further, and we're going to start building our monorail around the edges. We're going to build the Scar Scraper, which will cover up the storage system built by Azuma, and of course expand the roads, monorail system. I want to build these modern bridges that are at these ends that kind of like connect outwards. We'll do our river, and of course Mount Scar up here, which is gonna be amazing. Yeah, I can't wait. I think this is gonna be really cool. We are now out of rockets. We are out. No. We got this. There we go. We're back online. Don't worry. There we go. All right, let's fly down here in front of the storage system. There we go. But yeah, we've got a lot of cool plans out here, which is going to be awesome. Do you have a light? Watch this, guys. Watch me light up here. Watch this. Bam. Watch. It's like turning out the lights on Scar. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you guys so very much for joining me today on the stream. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, definitely check out today's episode. I spent 3 days and just countless hours working on that time lapse, and I hope you guys enjoyed. For all the mods out there, thank you so much for everything you guys do. Couldn't do it without you. For everybody resubscribed, subscribed, and all the bits, thank you so very much for the support. And everybody sit back, relax, or contribute to the chat. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all.